Okay, Yom Tov Shavuos. So we all know that Kadosh Baruch Hu is Bacha B'Adam Mikol Ha'amim. He chose us from all the nations of the world. So I never understood exactly what this means. I mean, you know, the Medrash says HaKadosh Baruch Hu went to Yishmael. Would you like to keep the Torah? Yishmael says, what does it say there? They got to check it out. Oh, like enough. No, that's how we do that type of stuff. We can't. No, it's not for us. Hey, Yisov, you want to keep the Torah? What does it say? No Ritzicha. No, we can't do that. That's Achar B'Chatichya. That's our livelihood. Kill people. No, it's not for us. I mean, besides the fact that Zion misses the name. No, okay, that's besides the point. Hashem offers the Torah to everybody, and everybody says, what does it say? No, thank you. And then he gets the Klal Yisrael. Like the Torah? Yeah, thank you. Nasu Nishma, we'll take it. So how's that Bacha B'Adam Mikol Ha'amim? I mean, he went around to every nation of the world. Would you like the Torah? No, thanks. Oh, lucky last Klal Yisrael. Okay, you guys, I'll give you the Torah. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. That's the Bacha B'Adam? What does that mean? So the Chayr Pshat is, it would seem to be, teacher teaches a class, hard concept. So you want to know if the kids got it. So we're going to ask the brightest kid, or what do you call the weakest kid to see? Because you want to know if he did a good hasbara, if he explained it well. You got to go to the weaker kid first. Ask him, did you understand what I said? Tell me over. Trumbles. Okay. It's a hard concept. Goes to the next kid, a little brighter. Tell me over what I say. Tries a little bit. No. Goes around the class. When does he reach the brightest kid, who he pretty clear knows he got it? At the end. Why? Because he knows it. I have to check everybody else can get it. By the very fact, Hashem said, listen, you don't believe in your mind. I'm coming to you, but let's see, would you like it? What does it say in that? Okay, but the very fact that he chose us means to say that we are his people. He loves us. He wants to give it to us. He wants to show us that I'm trusting you. You're the one who wants to be my people, my manivcha. Not only that, but what choice did we have? He took us out of Mitzrayim. We were slaves. So he said, I'm only taking you out so you should be slaves to paradise, slaves to me. I want to show you what it means to be total subservience. And I've acquired you myself. That's the only reason I'm taking you out of Mitzrayim. You see, you didn't want to leave Mitzrayim. 4/5 died. So we get the credit. We want the Torah. Hashem preps us. And he gives us the credit too. Nishno them, he gave us Mara. Mara steht in Chazal. Some like Bishpat. One of the chukim was Paraduma. Paraduma was saved by Paraduma. Look in the Rashi. The Messiah, the Satan come and they shepherd the Yidden. Paraduma, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, chayk. Serim Alfanai. So Seirah, you have to accept it. This is in Mara, this is before Kabbalah Torah. So now comes along Kabbalah Torah and Hashem says, you want my Torah? We want to take the Heilige Torah. Ooh, Hashem said, Mi Gila Razel Banai, who taught this secret to my kindle? This is Malach Yashar is talking like that. Wow, it's unbelievable. Klal Yisrael, Mamish. 1 second. Who prepped us? He gave us Paraduma. Chayki, my father, it's a Gdeira, take it. You have to do it. I said so. Oh, Hashem said so. Okay, we'll take it then. So now you're already prepped. You're trained. Hashem says, my Torah. That's the Ishma. We want the brother show Heilige Torah. We'll take whatever you tell us to do. Hashem prepped us well. Oh, now we get the credit too. Oh, Nasa and Ishma, Klal Yisrael, Heilige Yidden. Hashem loves us. He trained us. He gave us the clarity to accept Torah, to understand the Nitzias, the purpose of the creation. That we here to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What do we say on Shavuos? We read Rus. So it's an amazing story, Rus. So we have Rus and Orpah, two princesses from Moav. Okay, Machla and Kilian, they married them. It was terrible. They ended up, Machla and Kilian, dying. And now Naomi wants to go back to Eretz Yisrael. She's bereft of a husband, of children, poor. She came rich. She wants to go back. She heard Eretz Yisrael already. There's bracha. Hashem remembered Klal Yisrael. She's going back to Eretz Yisrael. So what does Rus and Naomi say? We're coming with you. We're coming with you. She said, no, don't come with me. What are you going to gain by coming with me? You're young women. You can still have a whole future. You can marry here. You're from the royal family. Go back home. Oh, no, we're coming with you. No, me to Eretz Israel. Mamish adamant. We're going to come with you. We want to go to Eretz Israel. Okay. He goes weiter. Turns to them and says, Kinderlach, what are you going to do with Eretz Israel? I can't have, even if I have more children, we're going to wait for them around. What? Go back home. And what did Nami first tell them? Go home, and Hashem will pay you for the kindness that you did. You were such good wives, and you were very... Go back, Hashem will pay you for your kindness. No, we're coming with this. That's what they said. So now she says, you can't go home. Arpa tearfully cries, okay. She kisses her, and she walks back. She goes back home to Moav. When she gets home, she did not have a very pleasant experience. 100 men raped her with a dog. Goliath came from there. What happened to her bracha? She said that go home and Hashem will pay you for the kindness he did. I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound like the greatest kindness to come home and that's molested like that. What happened over here? So let me ask a question. Why was Rus and Naomi, why were they both coming with Rus and Orpah? Why were they coming with Naomi for? What are they going to have in Israel? They are Moavios. That means at that time, everybody knew you can't marry Moavi. A ger Moavi cannot marry Jewish people. We don't want the genes of the Hakars HaTov to Klal Yisrael, from maybe the same light. You can't taint and make impure Hakars HaTov by Klal Yisrael. We live in Hakars HaTov. These people don't have Hakars HaTov. Ammon and Moav didn't come out and greet the Jewish people with water. We can't have them join. They can become gerim, but not marry. Now, we didn't know yet that women could. Only the men is the drasha. We didn't know that yet. So, they're coming to Eretz Israel. What life are they going to have? Can't get married. Can't have a social life. Let's say, don't seek out their peace. You can't even talk to them. How you do it? No social life. Okay. Well, now we know what social distancing is. Okay, we have Havana, but that's it. How are they going to survive? That's it. Go around snoring. Every time there's another piece. They're going to live in poverty the rest of their life. And they're princesses. They come from Moab. Why are they giving that all up to come to Eretz Israel? So had Arpa turned around when Naomi told her the first time, go home, Hashem will pay you up. Okay, she tried her best. She's married. She didn't know Yiddish guy. Fine. She goes home. She gets paid up the reward. But she's not. She's going with Naomi. I'm coming with you. Why? Something's driving her. Because she's coming to Eretz HaKadosh, Kadosh Baruch Hu's land. She's going to connect to the Bari Olam. Bari Olam. I have to live a life of deprivation. So if something's worth, if it's the emes, it's the greatest emes, and you can connect to the Bari Olam, it's worth everything in the world. It's worth everything. You have such a clarkite, the clarity. We're coming with you, Naomi. Now, Naomi tells her again, go home. She says, okay, I'll go home. Oh, you're terrible. Ricious. That's evil. What made you do the emes? Now you turn your back on it, I'm going home. If you would have left the first time, okay, you didn't chap. You did chap. Now you turn your back. That's it. That's vicious. You get molested. The whole thing. Who comes from you? Goliath. The blasphemy, what he did against Shalom, against Klal Yisrael. Rus, on the other hand, she persevered. She's going to go the extra step, the extra mile. I'm coming. To say, what's she going to get? But Vekas HaKadosh Baruch Hu, she's going to be there. It's Eretz Yisrael. So she'll be deprived. She understands the clarity of what the godless of it is. And look what comes out from what she got. That extra push. She also could have turned around thinking, no, she went weiter. She didn't know she was going to end up marrying Boaz. And because she did what she did, the extra effort that she put in, look what she got. She got Boaz. God Lador. And then she had his son, and she was the grandmother of David HaMelech, and Shlomo HaMelech, Melech HaMashiach. This is what came from Rus. And the Sfas Emes even says more than that. You see, the fact that she pushed, and she went to such an amelus, is what accomplished. If I can, he wants to learn that that's the pshat, why Boaz was able to have that chidush of the drasha came from her effort that she put in, that created that koyach of the drasha that taki came out. That's from the effort that she put in. That's the moedik gazach, what people could put in. The effort is, we never know what they can accomplish. We a lot of times feel, I'm trying, you never know what the siyata d'shmaya is going to be, that's going to come out. We say, the famous story, the simplest effort, the simplest something that a person can do. There's no yid today, there's a Marbitz Torah, he used to live in Beersheba. He was into pornography and he heard about this big exhibit in Tel Aviv and he had to see it. He had to live on it. This was his chiyas. And then he comes there and is taking it all in. And he sees a yid walk by with his hand by his head, not looking. And he said, he could understand this. I live for this schmutz. How can a guy go not want to see this? Oh, something's better than that. Something's better. Obviously, I have to find out what's better than this. Today is a from you, the Marbitz Torah. I don't know if the guy that went like this even knows the story. How long did it take to go like this? 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it was. They walked by. It was an effort. I don't want to see a shmira. Does he know what he affected? That this yid now has a mishpacha and is a Marbitz Torah. He has, I think, hundreds of talmidim. And he put an effort in. He doesn't even know what the hatzlacha is. He doesn't know what the yeshua came out from what he did. Many times you go in, they'll never know. You can't, physically, it might be someone saw you, some had a murdic impression. You never know how you impress other people, but for sure, Klape Shmaya, Hashem knows the effort you put in. Every time you did something, it was hard. I don't know, I don't feel how, the Geshmak, that's lacha. I put in the extra step, one more, let me try one more. A little bit more effort. The accomplishment is no value. And Chalila, if we sometimes say, okay, I understood it, but I give up. Not for me. Chalila, I mean, Chasroma can come out of there too. But the aside is that because Baruch is he knows that we have it in us. And you see Taka people that go through the Yisraelis, sometimes they didn't know they had it in themselves either. And it comes out, and we have to believe that it's in ourselves that we can have that tzlacha. Even if it's not that tzlacha that we see, that what we determine to be tzlacha, but the effort that we put in is the avodah HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that he sees that we want to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the hatzlacha. That is the hatzlacha. Like I said, the Steipler Birchas Peretz, someone saw it. Someone showed it to me. Shava Yipol Tzadik V'Kam means many times a person tries and he fails. He thinks, oh, I have to go back to that again. I thought I already accomplished that. No, I have to do it again. No, Steipler says, that is the avodah. Hashem wants you to keep trying because he has such nachas. Otherwise, it becomes rote and it becomes part of you. You just do it already. Okay, it's nice. That's chinuch. We want us to be able to do things, but we lose sight of the fact that that's not avodah. Because when I have to work on it again, and tell myself I'm doing this for Bansham, oh, that's Hashem's nachas. He said the Steipler can happen the whole life. He said, okay, you'll probably eventually get out of it. Hashem will give you that, but you don't realize that that's your avodah. Hashem wants that from you. So every time you put the effort in again, Hashem has such nachas. So we're looking at it as, oh no, Nachamol. Yeah, that's the avodah. That's the simcha that Hashem wants from us in each matzav that we go through. The gewaldige hashara that we can have for ourselves. Matan Torah Seina, Shavuos is a tremendous time. It's Matan Torah Seina. It's recurring over every year. Every Yom Tov is a recurring of what the Yom Tov has within it. So it's gewaldig is Matan Torah Seina, Kabbalah, Chelik of Torah, of Avodah, we ask Hashem to give us the siyata d'shmaya that we can accomplish for ourselves. We should be zoichet to have that Kabbalah Torah of Klal Yisrael, Yichad Shom Yisrael Neged, the Har Kishachot, the Leva Chot, and gewaldig Gatzlachas, the Gans Klal Yisrael.